welcome back to my channel. Sass here. I'm here for another recap of life after Lockup. Last night's episode. Let's just get into it, child. Let's just get into it. Who am I going to start with first? Okay, let's start off with Kristiana and non-Native American John. They're getting married. They're at the venue. John done pulled out 3 credit cards. 200 on this one, 400 on this one, 500 on that one. Hey, at least he got the money, child. But, you know, there's something gnawing at Kristiana. And it's her sister, Tara the Terror. Now, y'all remember Tara wanted to get with John, and there was some flirty going on. Kristiana done slapped her sister, and now she feels bad. She wants her sister involved in the wedding, at the wedding. She's been trying to call her, and Kristiana feels like that she is back on the pipe. Okay. So, of course, John, he ain't down with it. John said, I think that is a horrible idea. Terrible idea. She don't need to be involved. She don't need to be around us. She don't need to be around you. She out there on that pipe. We don't want no parts of that. But then later on, we see John meeting up with somebody. Now, who he meeting up with? Tara the Terror? Child, anyway, it's time to go wedding dress shopping with her mama. Her mama got her hair done, got her little face, you know, made up with the Maybelline, child. So Kristiana goes and tries on the dress, child. The dress. Ooh, child. The dress. I mean, I ain't gonna say nothing. I ain't gonna say nothing about that dress. I'll let y'all handle that in the comments, child. It just seemed like a whole bunch of material. Let's move on. Now the mama is trying to call Tara, okay? She ain't answering. And the mama said that she thinks she's back on that pipe. She says, angels on one shoulder, the devil on the other. Bang, bang, bang. Boy, I tell you, that mama Kristiana, where your oxygen tank at, girl? You need to carry that at all times, child. Deep throat. Whew. So anyway, she couldn't reach Tara the Terror, and she's possibly on that pipe. Let's move on. Child, let's talk about Puppy and Amber. This ain't gonna take long, child. Puppy and Amber meet up for breakfast. Okay. So, Puppy is saying that her and Amber was in a relationship. She loved Amber. They were girlfriends. That was her best friend in prison. I mean, they were in prison together for 5 years, and in prison 5 years is like dog years. That's a lifetime, child. That's a lifetime. And for Amber to give her an ultimatum, get your life straight, quit drinking, or we done. So Puppy was like, she done lost her mind. Amber said, I said what I said. You need to get yourself together. And so Puppy said, and back up. I know you lied. You broke up with me because I was drinking. But you was stone-faced Sammy, and he a full-blown alcoholic. That's what Puppy said, child. Puppy said, how you gonna break up with me because I've been drinking and cutting the shine when you with the man who drinks? And then Puppy said that stone-faced Sammy done put his hands on Amber. Amber, is this true? Amber, you can talk to us. We're not gonna tell nobody. Did stone-faced Sammy put his hands on you? Because that's what Puppy said. Amber said that she's happy with Sammy. Everything is going good, and that she loved him. So she was like, what about your man, Eric? I don't know nothing about him. What's going on with him? Puppy said, we good. We real good. And he knows about you. And so Puppy, and so Amber says, let's have a double date. And I said, okay, we getting somewhere. We are getting somewhere. Let's get Stone-Faced Sammy, Hard-Faced Eric together. See, Eric don't like him. This sounds like a recipe for disaster. Let's do it. And we need to do it before Puppy go back to jail. So, Puppy, she goes back home to Hard-Faced Eric. Puppy always look like she asleep. She's like this. So Puppy, she gets home, there's Eric. Eric's like, where you been? He was like, and so she was like, I met up with Amber. And he was like, oh, really? Then they had this conversation about friends and exes, Eric said, you don't need to be friends with an ex. See, I got a whole lot of exes, and I'm not friends with them. So why are you friends with Amber? Puppy said, if you don't pump your brakes, we are just friends. In fact, Puppy said that we need to go on a double date. Eric said, we can do that. We can go on a double date. I mean, I have no problem with that. And then he tells Puppy to go make him some breakfast. That's all I have for Puppy and Amber. That is it. Let's move on. Child, let's talk about Stan and Lisa. I'm not going to keep y'all. Child, y'all know Lisa left last week or whenever it was with her trash bags, hefty cinch sack. Okay? She mad at Stan. She done come back, her and her Dollar General Barbie doll hair. Okay? Stan said, where you been? She said, I've been with my brother. I've been staying with my brother. We need to talk. We need to talk about your ways. See, Lisa said that the Lord, that God never gave up on anybody. So why should she give up on Stan? Lisa, you done found the Lord, honey. You done found the Lord. When did you find? Was the Lord around when you was down there in that dungeon? Was the Bible around when you was down there in that dungeon? Where was the Lord and the Bible when that video starts surfacing when senile Stan was doing the BJ on you because you had on a whole strap on? Was the Lord anywhere in that vicinity, you nasty heifer? So she won't stand to admit his wrongs. Stan said, I ain't do nothing. And then he said, I'm sorry. She said, why are you sorry? He said, well, for what I did. She said, what did you do? He said, a whole lot of stuff. She's upset because his exes is calling him. She's upset because he got pictures of his exes on the fireplace. Excuse me, I found the Lord, Lisa. You didn't tell him about you communicating with a whole woman. But she said that don't count. Only means. So Stan said, what do you want me to do, child? You want me to take him down? I'll take him down. She said, we need to go to that good old church and talk to a preacher. See, we need counseling. And if you're not willing to do that, I'm leaving you. Didn't she get all emotional in the confessional? I was like, girl, why are you getting so emotional? So he was like, all right, I'll go with you to this church. He went up there, he changed, they go to the church. And so the preacher's like, what can I help you with? I bet the preacher's like, I didn't pray enough today. Who are these two up in my church? So here comes Lisa. Here comes Lisa whining and moaning about Stan. Now she said that they met on the site for SEX. Stan said, now you wait a minute now. No, we didn't. You up here telling lies up in the church. Yes, we did. We was up on the site for SEX. the preacher. So Stan says that Lisa was happy and outgoing, and now she's not. Lisa says, well, you make me miserable. Lisa done got all emotional, talking about she feels like she's still in prison. Y'all, I have spent too much time on Senile and Lisa. Can I move on? Sure I can. Latino Heat and Brittany. Latino Heat left mad as hell because Brittany done lost that $8,000 messing with a bunch of C-R-A-C-K. You know what? So, Brittany's there. Here comes Latino Heat. And he was like, look, I'm pissed. I was the only one in the little circle that didn't know about these escapades, about this money. Brittany, I'm sorry. I am sorry. Okay? I trusted the wrong people, but don't you worry. I'm going to make it right. And so, there's a gnat. Get. And so Latino Heat was like, what's the plan? I mean, how are we going to get this worked out? Because see, if I have to get it worked out, it's going to be hard times, okay? I may have to, go to jail. And so Brittany said, we're going to go to the house. That's what we're going to do. We are going to go to the house because not only did that man take the money, the non-profit organization furnished that house. Everything. The furniture, the TVs, the microwave, the spoons, the forks, the cups, the plates, everything. We're going to go over there. We're going to get our stuff. You with me? He said, it ain't nothing to it but to do it. That's what Latino Heat said. So they go over to said thieves' house, Robert. And there is that other girl, his roommate, okay? Her name is on the lease. Honey, they got a whole U-Haul. And what about her boyfriend? 50% hood, 50% holy. I said, I hear you. I said, not 50% hood, 50% holy. What church you going to? So they got the U-Haul ready. And so Latino, he said, look, I'm going to stay back in the cut. I'm going to stay back in the cut. You go ahead and you handle this. I mean, you the one lost the money. Go ahead. So Brittany goes up in there, just bam, 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 bam. Robert said, honey, he shut that door real quick. He said, I don't want no problems. Why are you here? Brittany said, open up the door, coward. Open up the door. Open up the door. She banging on the door like the po-po. He ain't opening. He gonna talk about leave me alone. I don't want no parts of this. She said, open up the door. Why ain't you up? We want our money, the furniture, the spoons, the forks, the knives. Get out of there. And whoever else is in there, come out. So his little roommate, that girl, was like, get off the cameras. Just a whole mess. Let's move on. Last and certainly least, we got sloth-faced Shawn and Sarah. Now, it's been 2 months. 2 months since the last time he seen her. 2 months since she hopped in the car and called him a psycho. 2 months done went by. He settled. He got a nice little house. Okay, he washing dishes. He said that he ain't heard a peep from her. Okay, little text message here, a little call here, but he ain't seen her in 2 months. He said he lonely. I mean, he did everything possible for this woman. Done spent money, done picked up. He done moved to Ohio for her. Forgot all about his kids. But he did get him a job. He got him a job. And what I find interesting, friends, is that Kelly, the mother of his 6 children, the mother that the last time they were together that we seen, he disrespected the hell out of her. But she continues to talk to him every day. Every day. I said, me a TF? Question mark? Kelly, why are you talking to this fool? Yo, I'm really curious. Kelly, why are you talking to this idiot? The way he talked to you the last time, it will be no conversation. The only thing I want to hear from you is the deposits for the kids. That's it. So he's telling her about Sarah and how he haven't seen her. And, she's like, oh my God, you're so stupid. Oh my God, this sounds like Dumpster Fire Destiny all over again. Side note, Dumpster Fire Destiny is out of prison. Let's continue. So she's like, you're an idiot, blah, blah, blah. And he's talking about that he done picked up and he's lonely. That's what he's telling her. And Kelly is listening to it. So we have Sarah. Sarah's with her daughter. She says that her daughter was 6 months old the last time she spent any time with her because she went to prison for 6 years. But she said she ain't going to make that mistake again. She's going to be Mother of the Year. So she has her prison friends over at the house or whose house or whatever. And they're talking and she's getting her hair done. And, the prison friend was like, you done got that man over there picking you up. That kind of hurt my feelings a little bit. What's up with that? And she was like, oh my God, he's so convincing. I didn't know what to do. I like him, but he's moving a little too fast. Shut up, involuntary. So she's talking about how Slothface Shawn is moving too fast and she's not really feeling it. She wants him to go slow, all this bunch of crap. It wasn't moving slow when he was sending you that money. It wasn't moving slow when he gave you that cell phone that you're using. They killed me with this mess. Oh, so now he's moving too fast. See, he done picked up his whole life. And you was quick to say, I didn't tell him to do that. He did it on his own. Well, that's what happens when you deal with an idiot. So she finally talks to Shawn. And Shawn says, I'm lonely, you don't want to spend no time with me, you're making excuses. And he says, I picked up my whole life to be with you, to move here. And she said, I didn't tell you to do that. You did that on your own. I never once asked you to pick up your life and move over here. I got my daughter here. She's first priority. And so Shawn was like, I'm not telling you not to see your daughter, but you can at least spend time with me. He said, I did a lot for you. He was like, and then you jump in the car with some stranger and you leave. And she was like, that was my mom. She said, it's not a guy. That was my mom. And he was like, are you seeing other guys? Dun, dun, dun. And she's like, no. I'm not seeing any other guys. Okay? I just need time to think. I just want to slow down a little bit. Shawn's tired of it. Shawn said, either you start spending some time with me, either I see you, or it's over. Over. O-V-A. That's what Shawn said, child. That's it. That's it, y'all. That's all I got. Y'all know what to do. Leave your comments down below. And if you're new here, welcome to the family. Hit that subscribe button. Join us. We have a good old time over here. We sure do. And don't forget to hit that like. And until next time, friends.